Okay, one way you can make over a sketchbook page is to do what I call a rotation drawing. So imagine that this is in my sketchbook and I am just drawing right over the top of whatever is on the page. Then I can rotate my paper and draw something else right over the top again. Notice that I'm drawing large and filling most of the page. I'm not worried about making perfect drawings. And then you rotate a third time and draw one more time. Then I'm going to color in all the spaces that I have just created by overlapping 3 drawings. In this video, it says to use warm or cool colors. It doesn't really matter which colors, although I do think that it's a good practice to stick with either all warm or all cool for this step. It is not absolutely necessary. You see that I wanted to break up one of those spaces, so I drew another line. It doesn't make any difference because all I'm doing is filling in some spaces. If you're doing this over a sketchbook page, you may not have to fill in all of the spaces because you'll already have some color possibly already on the page. Then I'm blending it out with either white watercolor, gesso, or white acrylic paint. In this video, I'm using white watercolor. You may or may not have white watercolor though, so you can use your white acrylic paint, or some of you have white gesso. Notice that I'm staying within a color and I'm filling in all of those spaces before I switch to the next color. I do have a little bit of water on my brush, and again, I'm not worried about bleeding. I'm just filling in those spaces, and then I want to dry my page before I move on. And then I'm looking for some sort of image and hoping that something will come out. Sometimes nothing comes out, so I just continue to doodle or create whatever I feel like creating. In this case, I decided that I wanted to do some flowers, so I went ahead and drew in the flowers, and then I'm going to fill in the background with cool colors if I started with warm, or warm colors if I started with cool. And I've switched to acrylic paint, but you can do this again if your page is dry with markers and gesso or white watercolor. Just depends on how much of that original layer you want to see through. And then you can see that I've created an image on the page, and I haven't completely covered every single bit of what was underneath, but I've covered enough that I've created an image that I now like. Don't forget to add your logo. Experiment with mark making. Like that one black stem is probably done with charcoal or a dark pencil. And I'm using a pencil there just to stylize it a little bit. And then I add my logo. I apologize that my entire image is not in this video. I made this video a long time ago before I really knew how to make videos. So there you can see the whole image. And I've created a new page out of just random drawings.